The media officer of the Golden Eaglets will be joining us now from UAE, and of course he will be telling us how prepared the teams are for the game against Iran. Of course, there's people actually saying, okay, he's on the line now. Abodirin is on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Cecilia.
Good morning. So how is UAE this morning?
Yeah, we are fine. We are fine, Ali.
How are
sunshine, so we are soaking in all the sunshine. Yeah, we are fine.
Definitely, it's more like Nigerian weather. Okay, how are the players ready to face Iran?
Yeah, they are prepared, and the preparations began since the last game, and they're relaxing now, looking forward to their lunch later. Then later in the evening we go for the game.
Okay, we just can't wait for that game. We learned that the players were actually practicing penalties and all that, perfecting strategies. What are the things that the coach have actually put in place to ensure that this game will also produce the number of goals that were produced against Iraq?
No, not two games. If I can understand what you're saying clearly, no two games are the same. Iraq game is gone, so we look forward to Iran. Knowing full well that each opponent offers different possibilities. If we look at this Iranian team, they're a good defending side. They consider least number of goals, yeah. And again, they are facing a team that has scored as many goals as they could,
Yes.
So it's going to be an exciting game. So that is what everybody's been saying here. So we look forward to that game. Knowing that you have a team that can face anybody.
Any surprises on the part of the Golden Eaglets? New players are coming in that maybe they have not played since the beginning of the tournament and all. And of course, Isaac Success, what's the progress he's making?
Yeah, Isaac Success, as you know, is not yet
injured, yes.
ready to play any game yet, medically. But he's fine. He's doing well. He's fine. So, but we are not going to see Isaac Success again today. But by and large, we have seen other players who have come in as respect for him, and in this team, you could see that from what we have seen so far, anybody can deliver the goods, so to speak. The other day, Obasi, who was just playing his first game for competitive game for the team, he scored at a goal, a defensive midfielder for that matter. So anybody this team can deliver the goal. Just for them to play as a team, do the right thing at the right time, and the goal should come. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's all. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. And hopefully the Golden Eaglets get a spot in the last 8.
Thank you so much, Cecilia. Enjoy the rest of the day.
And you too. Okay, that's the media officer of the Golden Eaglets, Abodirin Morake, talking to us from UAE. And of course, the Eaglets, they're ready, they're set to play against Iran later today. They're starting at 5 p.m. Okay?
Are you playing in Dubai? Where's the game?
And that's where we play the first 2 games.
Shame, because we did see the support Nigerians brought against Iraq when they played in Dubai.
Nigerians.
That's like the second one for Nigerians.
Exactly. But this one, they're going back to where they started from. And definitely, Dubai will definitely play host to all the games for the Golden Eaglet. Okay, during the Governor's Cup, we actually spoke with Bolaji Ojobo, who represented the sports minister, and he talked about the fact that with the introduction of a junior, that's the under 14 and under 13, on the 12 category into the Lagos Governors Cup, the NSC, that's National Sports Commission, will leverage on it to ensure that they're having they have to groom more talent for the future in terms of tennis in Nigeria.
It was good. It is an international competition, and it has an international setting. And my concern is just to appreciate the presence of these high-profile athletes and the support given to the federation and the organizers by the various sponsors. So we at the level of the ministry, our presence here is a demonstration of our support for the organization and for the federation. And we want to commend them for the tremendous efforts they have put on display. And we are giving ourselves a one-year invitation to the next edition. We have a dynamic federation led by the president of Nigeria Olympic Committee. The NSC will do its best to ensure that this kind of programs is run on a regular basis. I'm told also that the junior edition of the CBN Cup is holding very shortly. That is to say, as they are progressing upstairs, they still want to be bringing up the younger ones. We are interested in youth development, and we will be willing to support any program that will be in the interest of the youth.
Okay, that was Bolaji Ojobo, representing the sports minister there at the governor's cap. Okay, so moving on, we just look at what the papers are saying before we go on our first break this morning. First of all, starting with Complete Sport, right?
Sport, yeah.
Okay, Complete Sport, there is no stopping my Eagles. Eaglets, this is coming from Manu Garba. Arsenal gone for Iheanacho. Nice one. Gunners scouts impressed by 70-year-old Nigerian. And Wenger seeks first win versus USA's Chelsea. That's the Capital One Cup that is starting today. Though he said he wasn't happy with all the fixtures. And Ramirez, I'm not for Real, so he's not going to Real Madrid. Suarez won't be a Ghana. Okay. Rabbi Ibrahim returns to training and John Utaka turns to acting. This is interesting. Eaglets vow to win for birthday boy. One of the goalkeepers is actually celebrating his birthday today. Iran, we are ready to shed blood. If what? Okay, Jordan clips Eagles' wings. Let's move to the next one. Sporting Life.
Sporting Life, the next paper for review. And straight away, it's Arsenal versus Chelsea. Mata Ba Essen face Gunners. Is projection of the team list for. And Arsenal will beat Chelsea. That's according to Arsene Wenger. We'll find out about that later today.
Definitely.
Chelsea favorites.
That's a Sporting Life, right?
Yeah, that's on Sporting Life. And Chelsea favorites to sign to secure Lewandowski.
Okay, I think we'll go to Soccer Star now. Eaglets draw battle line against Iran. They'll get really ready for the battle. And of course, we have other stories coming from Soccer Star.
Yeah,
Wenger to offer Nani. How much?
Yeah,
15 million deal.
15 million pounds deal. We'll see about that. Chelsea leads chase for Lewandowski. We saw in the other paper. Jordan clips Eagles' wings. It wasn't a very good start for the Eagles yesterday. Emenike Idea will be back for Ethiopia. We'll see about that as well. So all those things, a lot of very, very interesting stories on the front page of Soccer Star. The last one here, Osaze declares law for Russia.
Is he going back?
Osaze won't be going back to Russia. It has to do with the racism issue they've been having in that country, and he's just coming out to support the country.
Okay. All right, let's move straight to Sporting Life, right? That's the last paper on review this morning.
Yeah, last paper for review, Sporting Life. NFF moves to pay cash. That's a very interesting one. Someone's salary,
they should do
and
so.
They need to pay cash straight away. Like, you don't work and not get paid. It's never a good feeling at all. 5 Eaglets risk quarterfinal.
Passion is not just enough for the job.
What?
The money will have to come in. I said passion.
The passion counts, but then you need something to to support your passion for the game as well. 5 Eaglets risk quarterfinal omission. That's the carrying yellow cards into this game against Iran.
Right, these are all the papers for review this morning. I will go on a break now. Of course, we're using this arrival of Team Nigeria from Kenya. They actually went there. They won six gold medals when they went for the 2013 African Canoe Championship in Nairobi, Kenya. Of course, you also have some medalists, silver and also bronze. About 5 of them went there, including Jonathan Akiyemi. Remember the guy who was the sole Nigerian in the canoe and kayak tournament at the London Olympic Games. He didn't come with them. He went straight to the UK. But the players actually said that he was instrumental for them to win most of the medals that they won.
it was a big challenge. The athletes that we went with, apart from the athletes in diaspora that joined us later in person of Jonathan Akinyemi, who made the debut of the sport in the last Olympic 2012. The others, I would say, they are just coming up and they had not seen that kind of current of water before. It was their first experience, and I really appreciate God because they didn't have fear or phobia of a new environment or new water they are not used to. They were able to acclimatize in the few days that we used in training before the competition.
It wasn't easy though, because sometimes you have to compete with your seniors, people that are older than you. And when I try to do it, and it's also a good thing and an advantage, because if you compete with your seniors, you'll be able to know more things and you'll be strong, able to defeat your juniors more than the way you defeat your seniors. I want the National Sports Commission to also look at canoeing like the way they look at football. They should encourage the sport, try to come up and bring more grassroots people to represent this country. And I know that when they do so, we'll get more medals, and this country, Nigeria, will be called the giant of Africa around the whole world.
Okay, definitely it will be called Giants of Africa around the world. But subsequently, we'll bring you what the coach, and of course another girl who won about 2 gold medals, Jetta, at the event. Okay, moving on now, we'll talk about the Capital One Cup taking place today, and of course the big one is definitely between Arsenal and Chelsea. You have Birmingham, Stoke City, Burnley and West United, Leicester City and Fulham, and Manchester and Norwich City.
Yeah, pick up the bunch, Arsenal, Chelsea. Unfortunately, the scheduling has really affected, will affect team selection today, because Chelsea just played against Manchester City on Sunday. But it's still a very good game, because the Chelsea team is loaded with stars with 25 top-class players, and I can assure you Jose Mourinho will select a very good squad for this game. It will be a very tight one, but I feel Chelsea have what it takes to win this game. Okay,
Man United, of course, we're hoping that they can beat Norwich City for them to get their season back on track. Okay, we'll just move on, and NBA
has arrived. Finally, today it starts today. It tips off today between Chicago Bulls and Miami. That's the game with the defending champions.
Yes, that's a big game.
Yeah, big game, and we'll see the return of Derrick Rose after a year's injury absence. That is last year, and we'll be going up against LeBron James.
Of course, ready to welcome him to court.
It's going to be a very tight game.
Very, very tight one. Very, very tight one. Thank you so much for being part of the show. From you, Tayo.
Yeah, it's been a good show. NBA fans, I'm sure they can't wait. I'm very excited myself too, and I can't wait to watch the game between Miami and Chicago.
And we're wishing Golden Eaglets all the best in the game against Iran. Bye for now.